This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed for Monday, December 9th, 2019. Reporting from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, I am Mike Walsh for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audio-video content for the NBA's winningest franchise. We've got a mixture of good and not great news to share as we get started with another week here in Celtics Nation. The good news is great, though, as it appears we're getting an even earlier Christmas present from Gordon Hayward. Late last week, news broke that Hayward would indeed be back in uniform by the Christmas Day games, but then over the last 24 hours, it has become clear that was an understatement. Hayward went through shoot-around with the team this morning, and according to Brad Stevens via the team's official Twitter feed, he has the intention of playing tonight. Hayward last played on November 9th, 1 month ago exactly actually today, when he suffered a broken hand in a win over the Spurs in San Antonio. In 8 games, he was averaging 18.9 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 4.1 assists, with shooting splits of 55.5%, 43.3%, and 84.2% from the line. Hayward has missed the last 13 games, but was listed as questionable yesterday, and it sounds like he will indeed be back on the floor tonight when the Celtics host the Cleveland Cavaliers at TD Garden. The Celtics are 9-0 at home and will look to extend that streak in a 7:30 p.m. tip-off locally airing on NBC Sports Boston. However, with Hayward's probable return comes some minor bad news. The injury report is out and Marcus Smart and Robert Williams III are both on it. Williams is going to miss tonight's game with a sore hip. He's listed as out, while Smart is listed as questionable to doubtful with what appears to be an eye infection. It's important to note that this wouldn't be the same injury Smart missed the game for last week, that oblique injury he had, but this one is instead a new issue with his eye. Of course, Smart has been in the team's starting lineup since Hayward went down a month ago, so if he can't go, Hayward would seemingly slip seamlessly back into the first 5. Of course, you can check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/CLNSmedia. We have a full breakdown on how Hayward's return could affect the Celtics, who have been playing very, very well so far this year, even without him. The Celtics stand at 16-5 and in second place in the Eastern Conference. The Cavaliers are 5-17, but do appear fully healthy, and that includes Kevin Love, who's going to continue to be rumored in a lot of trade scenarios this year, and those are undoubtedly going to involve the Boston Celtics as well. Love is currently averaging a 16-10 through 18 games with Cleveland. Celtics are going to be hefty favorites tonight. At betonline.ag, they're listing them at -14.5 against Cleveland. The over-under set at 216. Football and basketball seasons are indeed in full swing, so get into the game with our exclusive sports betting partners, betonline.ag. Sign up today, you're going to get a 50% welcome bonus with your first deposit. Start betting on college, professional ball, whatever you like. Every spread, every total, every winner, loser, straight bet, parlay, tease your way through this season. You can even bet on some wild proposition stuff. So get the fastest to market odds, updates, and payouts with our new sportsbook partners, betonline.ag. Head over to betonline.ag today on your mobile device and join. Use the promo code CLNS50. You're going to receive that 50% welcome bonus. Betonline.ag is your online sportsbook experts. With big wins over Miami and Denver last week, the Celtics elevated once more in ESPN's Monday Power Rankings. It was a sizable move, climbing to number 3 overall behind only number 1 Milwaukee and number 2 the Lakers, both of whom have lost just 3 games so far this year. Bobby Marks credits the new big 3 in Boston of Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown with surging the C's into the top 3, especially noting Brown's breakout start this year. Boston hopped over both the Clippers, who are now 4th, and the Nuggets. Behind the Clippers in 4th in order are Dallas, Miami, Toronto, Denver, Houston, and Philadelphia rounding out the top 10. The Sixers actually picked up a big win over Toronto last night in Philly. They improved to 12-0 at home. Miami is also still unbeaten in South Beach. Those two and the Celtics, the lone unbeaten home teams left in the NBA. Again, Celtics host Cleveland tonight, 7:30 p.m. tip-off. Keep it tuned to clnsmedia.com. YouTube page, youtube.com/clnsmedia is going to have complete pre- and post-game coverage from the team at TD Garden. Be sure to subscribe to the Boston Celtics news feed. Follow along on Twitter at CelticsCLNS. And until next time, for the CLNS Media Network, this has been Mike Walsh.